There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that we'll cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with life to take until they think we're ready. Our enemies are gathering, our storm is growing louder. Now it's time to say goodbye.
Hello all, my name is Ben, otherwise known as The Traveller, and today is a slight RWBY news, except it's a spin-off. If all of you don't know, it's the release of the RWBY Volume 2 trailer, and just because I'm a good YouTuber, I got a friend with me. Why don't you introduce yourself, my good friend?
Hello, it is Redemption 2 again. You may remember me from the extensive 6-part analysis of the opening with the Traveller here, and that was really fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It took us about an hour and a half.
Yeah, good grief. Hopefully that won't happen this time.
Oh, we've made sure of it. We've got plans this time.
Yes.
Right, so, let's begin with the first little question here. Just overall, what did you think of the trailer?
I think there was a lot to it, but it feels more like they added maybe a little bit too much endgame stuff.
Okay, not bad. So, would you say then it's a good trailer just to represent RWBY, or would you just say it needs a bit of improvement?
I would say it needs to have its content shuffled around a little, but beyond that, I think it's pretty good.
Alright, so, just to keep this video again within our time limit, so, do you want to explain the rules, or shall I?
I'll state this. Yes, we have limited the amount of stuff we're going to talk about, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're not going to comment on. Because if we'd commented on everything like we did before, it's going to go for probably 2 hours. So
yeah. Let's not go over that boundary, please.
Yeah.
No more editing. I don't want to deal with that. Right.
Right.
Okay, so the rules are simple. We each looked through the RWBY trailer and we chose 10 things. And we then discussed about those 10 things, just like in a brief way, and then we've started to knock them down if we had 2 of the same thing. If I'm right with that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then, again, without further ado, let's get in with this, starting from the beginning towards the end. So, let's just start with what did you have first again? We had the Blake monologue.
Yes, Blake's monologue.
That was interesting.
And it also lined up with the lyrics of the opening.
Yeah, you loved that bit.
Yeah, the entire trailer really gives, at least the audio portions, give a real sense of the way the lyrics work, and especially for the full version of it.
Yeah, of the song "Time to Say Goodbye." If you don't understand that. So,
right. Specifically, there's this one section where we can't just wait with lives at stake until they think we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like point for point the same thing as Blake's monologue.
So, either Rooster Teeth have had bad ideas, so they started copying the lyrics of their songs, or they're playing us for fools and then hiding little Easter eggs within their songs.
Well, they've been doing that forever. I mean, I figured out about Blake being a faunus before they ever revealed it, just by the lyrics of her trailer.
Yeah, but you're the smarter version of me, so I'm not going to be surprised. So, yeah. Right, so Blake's monologue was more or less explaining on how the whole problem back in Volume 1 between Torchwick and Team RWBY has gotten a little bit more extreme than we have seen before.
Right.
Right, so do you want to explain the next part? So we both have the same?
Well, by the next part, how do you mean?
Oh god. The clock tower.
Oh, I thought we were going to comment on that one?
Are we?
No, we weren't.
Alright.
See how well we planned this?
Yeah, planning never works for me. I've been tired, so yeah. But I do want to discuss about that war aspect, just a little bit.
Sure.
But when it means by war, and I don't know this specifically, what kind of war do you mean? Like humans and Fonis, or something like that? I don't follow what it means.
And the thing is, there's so many sides to it already, it could mean any number of things.
True.
I mean, we see in the trailer that that there were Beowulfs actually in the city.
Yeah, but it wasn't the original city. It was the dilapidated city that we saw back in the opening scene where Sun and his team were standing.
Okay, a city.
It was an abandoned part of Vale.
Okay.
There we go. That was a lot more simpler than I remembered. So then it's the prom scene, am I right, or is it the new outfits?
It's the prom scene first, and
You've got a lot to rip out of this one, so I'll let you take it away.
I am getting extreme Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire vibes.
Yeah, I know.
The whole jilted Pyrrha thing, Jean looking for still eyeing Weiss.
God.
It just
No.
too many parallels, way too many parallels. Plus, the entire season feels like that entire concept with the tournament and everything. They didn't need to have that in.
Well, as I said again, us British movies have to go somewhere. So, fuck it, anime. Take what we
If
need.
Harry Potter was an anime, this would be it.
Yeah, but RWBY has weapons, and Harry Potter has a stick. And
Also
I'm
true.
And I'm British, and I'm meant to be liking it. Makes no sense. No.
Okay.
Right, moving on to another object.
Yes.
Now we get, I think the next scene is the new outfits, because I remember looking at too much.
Yes, you actually kind of skipped over this at first, but
Yeah.
I actually decided to pause each individual section, and then I realized what was going on.
Yeah, you drilled that scene into my head.
Yeah, they each have additional costumes apparently. Either they're like leveling up.
Leveling
where,
up.
Hmm?
Leveling up, what? They're not Pokemon.
Well, any RPG has additional equipment when you level up.
Yeah, but this ain't Final Fantasy. Or anything.
No.
This is RWBY. Oh wait, no, hold on. RWBY Grim Eclipse is now being bought by Rooster Teeth, so...
Yeah, let's cover that at the end.
Yeah, good. Right. Go on.
Okay. For the outfits, RWBY now has belts on her shoes, which kind of turns her into Sonic.
Right. Oh wait, no, I'll get to that joke later.
And Weiss has a white button-down coat now. Blake, her undershirt has sleeves.
Yeah, longer sleeves now.
And Yang's, well, she's completely redesigned to be more of a, I would say, a biker, if anything.
Well, she does have a motorbike, so...
Yeah, but I mean, this outfit is specifically looks like it's a biker outfit. It even has zippers.
Okay, I see where you're coming from, yeah. Right, so that was the outfits. Until we see more of them, we only get to see not Blake, Yang's outfit a little bit more earlier.
Well, you get to see her full outfit.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, actually, yeah, you do, now that you say it out loud. You do. Anyway, then we get to our little... I don't know what to call it. We can either call it Team Juniper and the Stack of Towers, or we can call it a twin... what's it called?
Nora is the queen of the castle.
You know, I think you just took in the mick out of Players and Pieces.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I've seen some fan art where they put that in there.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
They move so fast.
I know, there's like a dozen pieces of fan art just from this trailer alone, only a day after.
Well, yeah, I hope it doesn't get worse from here. Let's just cross fingers and hope so. So we just have that King of the King of the Nora, what the hell? Anyway, the King of the Tables. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
yes.
Then, yeah. And then we get and now, I was the one that technically spotted this little Easter egg, but let's just go through the scene first. I said it was a Titanfall vibe, and then we get the Big Bang, which I said was Titanfall.
Yes.
Then,
before we get anything, the actual timestamp of the that we're looking at is 123, because this is
yeah.
Because there's a lot in this scene.
Yeah. So if you want to catch up with us, go look at that specific scene. If you don't, I've got pictures on the video, so videos. You know what I mean?
There is that giant mech, yes. But if you look to Torchwick's right, there is a woman with pinkish hair. Now, what I found odd about this is that this person has never been shown at any point or hinted at anywhere in the series, in trailers, anywhere. Yet she seems to be possibly a key role.
Maybe she's Torchwick's girlfriend? I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, there's way too little to speculate on. But she has a full character model. It's not a generic one, and she's standing there in front, so she has some type of role to play that we haven't seen.
Well, it'll be good to have a look at what she's capable of in the series, and if she's bad, I get to rip the death out of her. So much cool.
Now, you pointed out to me an Easter egg in here.
Yes, I did. And that was good. It was at the right side, wasn't it? If you're looking at the scene itself, it's on the right side. And it's an Attack on Titan Easter egg, if I'm correct.
It looks like it to me.
Yeah. We both kind of saw Attack on Titan Easter egg.
Yeah, there's a guy in a brown shirt and a guy in a blue shirt. In that same Eren Yeager bowl cut.
Which is very, very ominous. Very, very similar. Wait, both. Yeah, which is very, very awkward, but I kind of like it. If they're literally just not poking fun, but having a little reference to Attack on Titan, then, you know, Attack on Titan is one of my favorite animes.
And there has been a lot of comparisons in like AMVs where they've switched musics for their title sequences.
What do you mean? With Attack on Titan or this?
Both. Attack on Titan and RWBY switching music and creating title sequences out of it.
Yeah, but it's no Sailor Moon, so we can't really talk about it. Yeah, I just shut you up, didn't I?
No, I don't even get to how that's related, but okay.
Oh god, I've got a lot of explaining to do after this.
Okay.
Alright. Then we get our yellow trailer flashback. Not completely, but it's similar. Except it's opposite.
Well, I would say it's her return.
Yeah, so...
well, hang on, we skipped over something.
Did I?
You wanted to talk about RWBY wall running.
Oh yeah! The joke about rolling around at the speed of sound. Oh wait, hold on. Sega's copyright problem. Oh wait, no, it's Nintendo, never mind. Yeah, that wall running scene looks so ominous to Sonic Lost World. And since I've completed all of them, it just looks really weird.
I was going for Titanfall with that, if you were going to go with the Titanfall for the mech.
Yeah, but if... The only way it would be Titanfall if Penny was like, oh yeah, Penny's a robot. No, it makes total sense. This is so confusing. Sonic
yeah, she's a specter.
Sonic and Titanfall. Sonic and Titanfall. It needs to happen.
I don't know about that. I mean, there was enough mechs in Sonic Adventures, the Sonic Adventure series.
Oh, true, but there are a lot more mechs in the game that we don't talk about.
Yes. It never happened.
And I sadly 100% completed.
Ugh.
That game.
The fact that you actually put in that much time in the game means that you're a saint.
I was bored. I couldn't help myself.
Ugh.
It's like having your soul ripped out of you. I'll tell you. You play that game on the hardest difficulty, it's like your soul's being ripped out.
Mm. Anyway.
Now we move on from this joke.
Yes, we'll move on back to Yang.
Yay!
Where you actually do see her full outfit, top to bottom. And then guns.
That you had to say that in that exact order, which makes me kind of chuckle at that point. That never mind. Can we just talk about the outfit?
But this brings it in line with a theory that I had thought of earlier as to where Yang's trailer is considered canon. It's during the search for Blake that she goes in and asks Junior for information. Asks being a very paraphrased version.
Yeah. So Monty, guess what? You've been hinting about this since the beginning of RWBY, the yellow trailer. So, good job, my evil nemesis. Good job. I'm going to still make the fun out of it.
Monty has planned out like 7 seasons at this point.
Yeah, but I'm still going to like my joke that I did in Players and Pieces with the epic dancing Monty.
Mm.
That joke is always going to be good to me. Right. And then comes, this is just going to be a quick short one, Cutthroat. Cutthroat.
Rowan's Cutthroat.
Cutthroat. We love that.
Mm-hmm. the look on his face, it's just perfect.
Roman needs to do more comedy, just for a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you, Roman. You are hopefully you are the comedy of the series. If not, I'm going to rip everything. Moving on.
Well, I mean, at least he has the weirdest walk.
Yeah, good point.
The next thing is one of your favorite things to do, so I will just I will do the intro for it.
Oh, goddammit.
It's time for another animation bloop.
Yeah, everyone's right. You are a better version of me. Let's just go on with this. Okay, so essentially the scene contains the mech that we talked about a couple of scenes back, essentially drops onto a highway and redemption. Could you clearly tell us what the animation bloop is?
The animation bloop is the moment that the mech lands on the highway, it lowers its arm, and you can clearly see its entire arm through a car.
Well, oh yeah. I'm just gonna make it like a big rigs joke, but it wouldn't work. I can't.
It's like the car itself is a shader.
Wait. Oh, there's a car that's like that. You can like pass through it. Never mind. Go on.
But the car itself is clearly in front.
So it's a ghost car. Like that. Ghost car?
No, because the foot of the mech doesn't go through.
Oh.
It's only the arm.
Ghost car.
Partial ghost car.
Oh, god damn it, can't I just have my fun for at least? Never mind. Right.
Ghost car!
Welcome everyone to a new spin-off series, Ghost Car. Watch as the car
Ghost
goes
car!
through walls everywhere. And yada yada yada. Imagine if Michael Bay did a movie like that.
It would be kind of hard to blow up a ghost.
No, because you'd have Ghostbusters appear. It's like reunion movie. Ghostbusters in the ghost car.
Well, they can't do that anymore.
Well, you will.
Because one of them died.
Oh. You will be missed.
Indeed. I was going to highlight the next part where Yang duels Weiss, but I actually want to I don't want to talk about that because I realized something, and it's actually really spoilerish if we can comment on it further.
Well, what do you mean by spoilerish? Meaning that it isn't Weiss or something like that?
No, I figured out what they're doing.
You're not going to elaborate, are you?
I'm not going to elaborate because it's really, really spoilerish if I do. I'll tell you afterwards, but it's not something that I don't think we should say it here.
Okay, I'll take the word for it. So, I don't know why I did that. And then I would love to do this bit, please.
Sure.
So, I haven't mentioned this before in my reviews, but I'm a fan of the Tales of RWBY little YouTube thing that someone did. I can't remember. It's like Ice
Ninja.
Ice Ninja. Essentially, he created using the whole RWBY series. He created the cutscenes and things like that would go into it. And
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And she's done all the drawings and everything.
Yeah, and she basically did something called a Mystic Art, which is a move that is specific to that character, like the Meteor Smash with Cloud from Final Fantasy VII onwards, and I'm thinking of another one. I think it's like Dragon Storm in Dragon Quest IX.
It's essentially a cinematic attack.
Yeah, so basically, basically, Blake does something that resembles the Mystic Art within the trailer, which is just awesome.
It is completely epic, and it looks like it actually looks like a Mystic Art cutscene from Tales of Graces or Tales of Xillia.
But even if it's just pointless, I'd just still love to see it because it is a well shot, well done video. Scene, this case is.
Yes.
Then we get towards the character that we didn't have much cause on back in our 1 hour review of the actual opening, but...
Yes, we found out that his name is actually Neptune.
Hello. Hello, Gavin.
Yeah, I have no doubt at this point that this guy is probably Gavin.
I really hope it is Gavin, because Gavin would suit that character.
Well, I mean, just considering that how he was trying to hold his balance on the bike and failing miserably, you know that he has the best voice for doing that.
Well, also staying within that scene, I'm glad that we get to see the bike.
I'm glad we get to see the bike, and we get to see more of his of Neptune's rifle or whatever it is.
It's not just a rifle; it's something else. Now, it can. I think it's 3 modes or something like that. I know it's not just a rifle.
Yeah, it did transform a bit. From what I don't know, but into what it looks like it transformed into a charge rifle from Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, Titanfall. Titanfall. There are no electric guns in Attack on Titan.
There are rifles though.
Yeah, but not electric.
Yeah, but have you ever played a game called Painkiller?
Gotta say I've missed that one.
Right. Essentially, the Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation did a review on this, but there's a gun in it that shoots shurikens and lightning. Shurikens and lightning. I'm just saying that now. Shurikens and lightning.
Sounds like something you could make in Loadout.
Yeah. But it's shurikens and lightning. That's all I'm going to keep saying.
Okay.
Thank you. I win. I don't know. Then we get, after the Gavin scene, I think, yeah, that's our last scene that we've got, isn't it?
Other than Weiss and RWBY.
Yeah. That was just a troll moment, wasn't it?
Absolutely. That entire thing is so theatrical and over-dramatic. There's no way it's not fake.
I really want it, just when they finish the series, they have the RT Ladies podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want them to have, like, not just the arty ladies from RWBY. I want them to have Monty, Kerry, and Miles. But I want Monty just to say, the reason why I put that scene in the trailer is just to say, trollololol, fanfiction ain't gonna happen. Like, trollolololololol, it ain't gonna work. So, yeah, we know where that's going. Thank you, Monty, just for a little bit, but what I'm gonna do, just for a joke, and I'm telling my future self when I edit this, use the Darth Vader no sound, and then combine it with this. And then let's see what happens.
Okay, let's just pause it right here and cue that now.
Oh, God. And there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, future me.
Oh, wow.
You are devilishly good looking. Wait, why am I flattering myself? Never mind. So, moving on from that running joke, I've got 2 jokes now that I can do. The Sonic roaming around joke, and then I've got the no joke.
Mm-hmm.
I've got so many things I could use that for.
You could also use His World for the Sonic joke, because that was a good song.
It was a good song, but I use it for more like an intro or outro, because that joke is more on the lines of just the city escape, because it fits more with it. But I do agree with you.
You could make an entire music video just using this trailer for rolling around at the speed of sound. Well,
Yeah.
Escape from the City.
Yeah. So, after that is I called this the Let's Do It scene, which is basically all 4 of the Team RWBY are basically battling off against the mech, and they end up back into the fog, and they all do their stances, and they're also, and I know you're going to quote me on this if I get this wrong, they're wearing their original clothing.
Yes.
Yes.
Which leads me to believe that it's only after this mech fight where they get their upgrades.
Yes. So, I think the mech will appear more or less to the beginning of the series. They get beaten by the mech and they go, okay, we need to stop being kids, let's train. And then, bam, they go into it.
Mm.
So that's what I see in it.
Well, we'll find out on the July 24th.
Yeah, they've given me more time to finish my reviews. Yeah! For once, someone helps me. But damn, that means I've got Volume 2 to do. Me. Not gonna like that. Right.
Well,
So-
now that we're done with the trailer,
Yeah. Let's get on with some RWBY news. Just some quick RWBY news. Right. This is probably going to be split into 2 parts. I know it's not. It's been almost half an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Time just flies by, my friend.
Okay. Well, okay, then let's get this cut through quick.
Right. Let's do it.
Alright. First order of business, they announced that the person who created the Grim Eclipse fan game, Jordan Scott,
Yep.
he has been hired by Rooster Teeth to finish the game.
Yeah, so that means, because you told me that Blake is now, not Blake, Yang is now a playable character, right?
They released a like an in-engine trailer of Yang. They haven't released any gameplay, but what they have on the RTX show floor is a polished version of RWBY's level with a couple of additional movesets.
Right. What I want them to see is, you know the character models that they use for RWBY? I think this is possible because they use a sort of similar engine to 3D Max. They should be able to transfer that character model over, and Jordan Scott could probably use that as the character model.
By the looks of it, they are. At least from the from Yang's trailer, it looked like they had all of the sprites.
Indie titles, we love you sometimes. You always make the best of games. sometime.
So can't wait to find out how that's going to turn out. Unfortunately, there's no release date even on a new demo, but I'm sure it'll be out there at some point.
Yeah, at one point. But who knows? And apart from that, if you're watching this video at the time of release, which is the 6th of July in my case, it is the second day of RTX, if I'm right. Because yesterday was the first day of RTX, today is the second, tomorrow's the third, and that's it.
Actually, I think that today is the third day. I think it started on Friday.
Did it? Oh yeah, it's American time. You're behind us. Ah, that's a good point.
By 5 hours.
Yes, by 5 hours. So, who'd have thought it? So yeah, if it's in your turn, if it's the final day of RTX, happy final day of RTX. Hope you had fun. Yada yada.
And and they also released some news about that Warner Brothers Japan has licensed the series.
Yes, you told me about that. They're making a complete Japanese dub of it.
Yes. So that actually leaves into question which Japanese voice actresses would be best for the characters.
I don't really have any that come to mind. But do you have any that come to mind?
I would say maybe Yukisawa Shiro for either Glenda or Yang.
Okay. And why would you say that? Just to ask. Ow.
Well, I mean, I'm going off of the voice that she used for Mila in Tales of Xillia.
Okay. I see that. So, I actually don't know really how to continue with that. That was pretty good as it is. You made a very solid point. But I would also have the child actor for Mikasa play RWBY for some reason. I have her in my head.
I can see where that comes from, or who would be best playing John?
Ooh, now that's a tricky question. Oh god. I actually don't know. None come to mind.
I would say who's the one that I'll never remember his name in time. The one who played Kira in Gundam Seed.
I think his name began with the letter T. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember it at this point. I would have to dig it up, and we don't have time for that.
We're sorry.
But that's the only one that I could think of.
Yeah, so I think that's all of the RWBY news that there is for today.
Yep, I'm sure they'll announce something else today, if anything. But maybe they'll announce the release date of the Yang figure.
Ooh, hold on. They haven't released that yet?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
Unless they were holding it for this for RTX.
That's a very high possibility.
Nope. I mean, it would. The day they release that, they typically release it on the Rooster Teeth store, and they're only up to Blake.
Alright. So, yeah. Apart from that, no other RWBY news.
Yep.
Oh god, that was... It's longer than my usual news podcast, so I'll give myself that. So, we've got through a lot.
Well, yeah. So, that's it. Thank you for having me, as usual.
You're most welcome. Oh, wait a second. Question time.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
I win.
I reminded you last time, and this time I forget. Darn
it. I actually do have a question. This mostly goes out to everyone else. If you like the RWBY trailer, RWBY Volume 2 trailer, what do you like about it? Would you give it out of 10? I would give it personally about an 8.5, 9 out of 10. I liked it. Sure, could be a few improvements. But if you like it, what would you give it? What's the description? And Redemption, what do you like about it? And what score would you give it?
I'd knock it down to a 7.5 to 8, only from the sheer fact that they showed way too much of the mech.
Yeah.
I especially liked the attention to detail of the backgrounds and the sub-characters now, because they really changed things around, and I'm liking seeing that.
Right. So, yeah, that's my question. I think that will be it. Alright, so I'll do my sign-off, then you do yours, and then we're finished.
Alright.
Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. Have a pleasant day, evening, night, whatever it is you're doing. Just have fun while doing it. Remember to stay tuned for more videos. Redemption?
This is Redemption 2. See you on your travels.
And that's where I can stop you. Right, toodles.